What's up, guys? Welcome back to Keto Rewind. Today, I believe we're on like day 11. I don't know. It's been a rough weekend. And this video, I pretty much had to put together last minute. For those of you that saw my day 10 video, I apologize for the audio in the beginning of the video. I did not have time to really proofread that video before I uploaded it because my fur baby needed to go to the emergency vet. We thought our dog was having a stroke, so we pretty much aborted any of the editing, uploaded and left. And it was on a Sunday, and it was an all-day process. So turns out our dog did not have a stroke, but she's almost 14 years old, and she's suffering from, this is the name of whatever it's called. I don't know how to even say that, something vestibular disease or something like that. But anyways, there's only a couple reasons why the dog would have this, and the only thing we can't rule out is some type of a brain tumor. Granted that she's almost 14 years old, like next month she'll be turning 14. So age, cancer in big dogs is pretty common, so we are grateful we've gotten this much time with her. So that there would be no treatment, there'd just be a lot of testing, and at this point we wouldn't have done anything anyways had it been a brain tumor. It's about quality of life, hospice type care at this point for her, being that she is a senior dog. So, but there is a chance that she's going to recover from it if it's not a tumor. So, but there's no real answer unless we put her through a bunch of testing. So, and with that testing, even then we would not choose to do surgery on a 14-year-old dog. So, it's about quality of life for us. When you're a dog in our family, a dog or a cat, you're a pack member, you're a family member. So, but anyway, she has a slight tilt to her head now, where she was completely fine 2 days ago. That doesn't want me to open the door, so I'm gonna have to squeeze out here. Good thing I lost 130 pounds. This is my mom's dog, Dakota, who is also dying from cancer, only her cancer is a tumor in her back leg, so we're gonna go in a second. There she is. Sorry, the kids threw the chair down. Stinking kids. So she's walking with a slight, she's crooked, but she's still beautiful. Oh, she's a Belgian Groendael Shepherd. If anybody was curious what type of dog she is, she basically looks like a black wolf. But she's a Belgian Shepherd Groendael. And she's very wobbly, and her head seems to just have a slight tilt now to the other side. So we'll see. Hi, are you okay? Oh, she's such a good girl. We're just not coming to terms with this whole situation because she's the last of our dogs before we had kids. So she's our last dog left. Can you do it? Come on. Come on. Can you do it? Nope. All right, let's go in the house. Hi, look at your head's tilt crooked now. But she's beautiful. She's beautiful. But she's confused. She's like, what's going on? So anyways, that's the update on Coley. Alrighty, it's lunchtime, and today's lunch is gonna be yummy. There's two options to make this lunch. First off, I originally planned this recipe out to use the keto bread that we've been using. However, curiosity got the best of me, and I was browsing internet and found keto smart buns. Although pricey, reviews were awesome. So it claims no carbs, and it's basically a hamburger bun. So we're gonna make our turkey sandwich and use this bun, and I'll give you a review if it's worth it or not. I'm interested. But here's what they look like. So my turkey sandwich is gonna have this as its bun today. However, if it sucks, I will, obviously it's a tried and true recipe using the keto bread that we've been using for the past couple of days. But there's 63 calories in one of these buns. And the ingredients are basically oat fiber, eggs, erythritol, whey protein powder. There's luckily 9 grams of protein. That's honestly what caught my attention because you know me, I like to hit my keto macros and specifically my protein. So anyways, we're gonna cut this in half and we're gonna try it. But if this is not something that's actually good, you can, for one, know to save your money. And two, the tried and true keto bread that I have been using, ooh, it's already cut even, wow. But you would use that one instead. So while I have it out here, we're gonna go ahead and measure the nuts. Today's side or side dish is gonna be avocado and nuts. So I have my roasted pecans that I make, and most importantly, you're gonna wanna measure your nuts. As funny as that sounds, these are very calorie dense and they will add up quick. So we're looking for 1 ounce or 28 grams. And I have too much, so I have to take some out. All right, so if you're curious what an ounce of nut looks like, I'll put it in my hand. It's essentially a handful. That's an ounce of nuts. That's the serving size. So we're gonna put it back in there so it's pretty. And next we're gonna make our sandwich. So today I am using, because I have my fats from my nuts and fats from my avocado, I don't wanna overdo it and add mayonnaise as well. So a great way to add flavor without adding too much in your calories is using yellow mustard. So we're gonna go ahead and put some yellow mustard on first. And I'm gonna put it on the top. And I like lots of mustard, so. And then the next thing is, being that my food is on my scale, I'm gonna zero it out, and then we're gonna look for 5 ounces of sliced turkey. This is Boar's Head. It's the brand, it's my go-to brand. It doesn't have any sugar, no filler, no soy, just real clean ingredients. So I'm gonna look for 5 ounces of turkey, and I will judge how big that is. I can always put some on the side, but I don't want my sandwich too massive. So we're gonna show you what a proper serving size of sliced lunch meat looks like on a sandwich. So we're at 2.5 already, so it's adding up quick. 3. So how many slices is gonna depend on how thick your slices are. So roughly, we're sitting at 5 ounces on the money right here. So that's 5 ounces. And if you wanna know the grams conversion, 5 ounces is 142 grams. So I know we have folks that are not from the US watching, if that helps you at all. And then I'm gonna put 1 slice of American cheese. This is where you would wanna do maybe a goat cheese or a Swiss provolone, a cheddar, something like that. There's my slice of cheese. And then I'm gonna cut up an avocado and put that on the side. But you easily could put that on top, but I'm just looking for the full sandwich effect. So I'm gonna do a side of avocado slices. So, and one way to tell if your avocado is gonna be ripe or not is touch bottom and top, and if it's squishy, you're good to go, it's ripe. If it's hard and you can't do that, put it on the counter for a couple of days, it's not ready. All right, let's see, drum roll, and she's perfect. So I'm just gonna use this one because the pit's already out, and we're gonna slice it up. And that will be what we have today. And then the true taste test coming up in a minute. Thank you. Okay, now that I have my avocado, it looks like this is a pretty large avocado, so we're gonna get a measurement so I don't go over. It's easy to go over. So right here is 92 grams or 3¼ ounces of Hass avocado. So I typically only do about 2. So being that these are real big slices, I'm just gonna split this. And another little guy right here. All right, so we're at 1 5/8. There we go. So we're looking for about 2 ounces. All right, and now I'm gonna cut the sandwich and we're gonna do a taste test. Mom's stealing some avocado off to the side. All right, now look at that. Now the true taste test if this is any good or not. Wow. Yep, these are good. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you at the next one. Okay, and one thing I want to show you real quick before my battery dies on this camera is my mom has a horrible Lay's chip habit. She loves potato chips. That's her crutch. Mine's French fries, and sweets, hers are potato chips. So I was at Sprouts shopping for the groceries this week, and let me show you what we have come up with. You know how I'm always stressing those protein macros. Well, I found basically protein chips. One serving of these chips has 19 grams of protein, and they're sure a heck of a lot better than a Lay's potato chip. So my mom went and portioned inside there the potato chips in 2 serving sizes. So there's 4 servings in that one container. So what do you think, Mom?
I'm going to have to adjust, but I like that they have protein in them. And I think that's what I got to adjust to because they're kind of grainy, but the taste is there. I got to get used to the party in my mouth. I think I can do it.
But it's a way to get your protein in, and you struggle with that. And also maybe something to help you with your potato chip situation.
Don't say that word. I'm trying to forget what it is.
Alrighty, let's get back to today's video. Alrighty, it's now dinner time, and tonight's dinner is super easy. I am making meatloaf croutons, which uses the meatloaf from yesterday, all the leftovers. So when you make a meatloaf, or if I make a meatloaf, I typically double the recipe. I made enough meatloaf yesterday in my video to show you what to do with the leftovers. So you might have been wondering, why are we having so much meatloaf? Well, this is why. This is how you reuse your meatloaf. So I have 6 ounces here of meatloaf that I made from yesterday, and we're gonna just dice it up. And we're just gonna dice it up into about 1-inch size cubes. Or I should say, like a crouton shape. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll meet you back here when it's time for the next step. And now that we have 1-inch size, roughly, croutons, we're gonna take a tablespoon of butter, and we're going to basically saute up our